Okay, hello and welcome to another episode of All the Mods 10. So, in between episodes, I've done a little bit. I've AFK'd essentially for one full night after working on this for quite some time. So, essentially, this is all just a big greenhouse for lumber bees, some skeletal bees, and some zombies joined, but they're not going to bother anything. But overall, this is where we are getting a bunch of pollen. So we honestly have a ton of pollen for a bunch of different things, as well as a bunch of different woods. And I've been working on getting these completed through just AFKing right now. We're working on the Brazil nut, plus the Iroko, plus the rose gum. Actually, not the rose gum. I should probably add that because that's also one that goes from the balsa trees, which are what these guys are. So let's get ourselves a couple flowering azaleas. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just gonna come down here. And since these trees are rather short, I think I'm just gonna plop them kind of in the middle. And that way they won't really interfere with a ton of stuff, but they'll still be able to get pollinated and such, which is what we really want. So, let's just take care of you guys. Perfecto. And now we'll eventually get ourselves all 4 of those saplings. So now we need to slash warp the... I think that's the one outside. Yes, it is. Perfect. And in essence, we've been doing a little bit. So we've got a bunch of draconic combs. I don't really care about those guys. We've got lapis combs. Apparently one of the lapis bees died. Unlucky, but overall, pretty nice, pretty nice. Apparently 2 of our ancient bees died, which is rough. Probably should, grab another one, but I can always redo all of that. Are you guys pollinating? Of course, we can sometimes get random stuff merging down here, but I am thinking about cutting down all these trees because there's no real reason for me to have them down here other than them looking nice, because all this stuff's happening up there in the greenhouse. But either way, it's all working now, and what we have is the purple crepe myrtle, which is what we need to get the final thing, which is the moonlight magic crepe myrtle sapling, which is just this purple crepe myrtle plus luck, and then that'll turn into the red crepe myrtle. And that'll turn into the Tuscarora crepe myrtle, which will then turn into the Moonlight Magic crepe myrtle. So we just need to grow some of these guys, and fingers crossed we'll get what we need. So, I mean, that's the goal, right? It's probably not going to be that simple, but we got pretty lucky on growing the Ipe, because we went from this, which was just super simple, and then we just immediately went essentially the whole way. So it shouldn't be too crazy difficult. So let's just grow a couple and find out. Well, that was, you know how I said it might just happen right away? Well, it might just happen immediately, yeah. That's pretty cool. So now what we can do is we can grab... I think I'm gonna start with 4 then, if they're gonna evolve like that, like friggin' Pokemon. Might as well just go a couple at a time. Red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle. Of course, we don't really need to mine all of the leaves, but I do want to get at least a substantial amount of saplings so I don't accidentally, go too crazy with it. So, red crepe myrtle, 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 red crepe myrtle. This one grew pretty big. Yeah, we're just essentially getting the trees that we can. Wait, how did it change from shapeless to mini square? Weird. There we go, and now we can just do that again. Nice and quick. Red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle. And red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle. We really, really, really want the Tuscarora crepe myrtle. So, red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle. Then we go like this real quick. Red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle, red crepe myrtle, and red crepe myrtle. Okay, well, we might get it eventually, but this is essentially how it was with the Ipe, or Ipe, however the heck you pronounce it, red crepe myrtle, is it just takes a little bit to grow them, and eventually we'll get one that will grow into the tree that we want, which we got really lucky with getting, just like that, perfect. So now we got the Tuscarora, which now we just need to grow that into the next tier, which will be the Moonlit Magic Crepe Myrtle, which is quite cool. It's a quite cool name. But let's just do this. For 5, we're going to start off with 5. Tuscarora, 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 Tuscarora. Then, since we've got a bunch, we can... Dang, I got it already. That's crazy. See, that's why you go 1 or 2 extra if you don't get it the first time. Because we just got it nice and simple just like that. And now we're going to need to grow a couple more. Because I do need some for actual stuff. So, we'll grow them. Of course, this isn't the most efficient way to be growing these, but overall it's not like a terrible way to grow them. It's more just we want as much leaf mass as possible, because we want to get as many of those as possible. So, I guess ideally they'll be several blocks apart, and then it'll give us just as many leaves as all of those trees did at once. So, you know, it's more efficient, but overall I like this a lot. But we did get all of those guys accomplished very quickly. Almost a stack of Moonlit Magic Crepe Myrtle, which is crazy. Honestly, I did not expect it to go this quickly, because we're not even 10 minutes into the video. Like, come on now. That's crazy. But we've got a stack, which is perfect, because that's exactly what we need in our system for stuff to actually be fully accomplished. So, now what we can do from there is finally make ourselves some magical soil. 1, 2, 3, which is the crux for the seeds. And then they're going to be the, where are they? So, Aldemodium seeds, and then we've got the Vibranium seeds, and the Unobtainium seeds, and that's perfect, because now we can just come over here, and I should have some Insanium in here. Insanium farmland, okay, just 1. Okay, is it somewhere else? Did I leave it somewhere else? I don't think so, but regardless. Now what I can do, get rid of you real quick, and then what I can do is quickly 1, 2, 3, Unobtainium seeds, Vibranium seeds, Aldemodium seeds, and now we've accomplished that, which only took us 120 days. Wow. That, you know, overall, not terrible. But now what I need to do is I need to go in here. I need to capture a bunch of the diamond bees. So / warp bees and trees. And then in here, these are all lumber bees now. I forget, I converted all of them to lumber bees. So I grabbed all of the actual diamond bees. I can grab the pollen, I guess, which is nice, because pollen is always going to be a big benefit, because it'll just speed up the process of going through all of the different trees and such. So, all this pollen will be very, very helpful. A delicious apple, and then we can go /home, and diamond. Perfect, so we've got a bunch of these diamond bees. Which, what we can do with them is I'm going to save 2 of them. And then we're going to get arcane crystal blocks. And then I guess we'll save a couple more of them. We also have an Arcanus bee already. But I also need to save some blocks so that they'll actually have something to forage for, and then I need connected glass now. I only have 2 left. Shoot. Do I have glass? Perfect. I don't care about anything other than the connected glass. Perfect. Okay, and now what we can do is I'm gonna probably need to light that up so I can glowstone it, right? Just so that I don't get a ton more of the skeletal bees showing up, because they will just take over stuff, which is really not great. So I don't want them taking stuff over, because that'd be kind of lame. I did have to take off the shadow glaive and stuff, because the bees were unable to survive some difficulties with the shadow glaive, to put it lightly, I guess. The shadow glaive tends to not like the bees, is one way of putting it. But what we can do is, since we need a ton of this stuff, I might as well, I can triple hive it. And then this will be completely full of bees. So 1, 2, 3, go 1, 2, 3, and then the Arcanus blocks. And then from there, I guess I can expand this out a little bit, since they're gonna need a little bit more space, since there's 3 total hives. So let's just grab this connecting glass and just go a little bit like this. Perfect. We'll give them 1 extra block of space. That should be enough, right? Yeah, perfect. And then we can go like so. Perfect. And eventually I'll be able to fill in those guys with Arcanus blocks anyways. So now we get our Arcanus bee. Chuck you in there. Then we get our diamond bee that already has a hive position. And what I need to do is plop you down there, and then I need to grab you again. And then you're an Arcanus bee now. And then you're going to go in that hive. And then this diamond bee is going to go like that. And then is going to go there, and then it's going to go right in there. And then now, we just need to close that up. Got some extra connected glass. Should probably build up the glowstone thing over here, just so we don't get more skeletal bees and stuff. I keep forgetting how oppressive those bees will get, but, you know, it's fine, right? Anyway, now we are just going to get some sleep, and let's see. The Arcanus bees should be out. They should be getting some foraging taken care of, and what I should be able to do is productivity alpha. Don't need range upgrades, don't need pollen sieves, they just need productivity upgrades. That's all that they need. And they have exactly the flour they need too, which is perfect. So now we should be able to get ourselves not even a start at some Arcanus combs. Okay, well that's fine. At least there's a bunch of draconic combs down here that I can kind of sieve out. I'm gonna need to get some more of this stuff. So it's more just getting as much as we can while we can. Also, I don't know what even is living in these beehives, but some of them are giving us pollen. These guys giving us any genes? No, because I haven't put gene stuff in them. I did get some genes, though. That's big. So, aggressive, can I combine that to get a can? Okay. Zombie bee, 4%, weather tolerance. Okay. Gene indexer. 3%, 1%, aggressive. Productive bee is zombie. Okay. Honestly, I wish I could get even more of these gene sampler stuffs. And I probably will. It's more just I need such a high volume. Does it auto upgrade stuff? No, it does not. Okay. So endurance, weak, productivity, medium, aggressive, weather tolerance, none. Of course, we're gonna combine you guys, combine you. So then we go aggressive 4%, which will go to aggressive 8%. That'll get to 8% as well. That'll go to 16%. That'll go to 6%, which will then go to 4%. Can I combine those? I can. Okay, so I can combine all of the different genes to get to 1, which will have some progress. So I can just go like this. Which is perfect, because then I get the things as fast as I can. Behavior, nocturnal, weak, aggressive. Yeah, what I really should do is I should upgrade these hives to the expanded hives. So that I can add in those gene, Pokey gene samplers. I need more though. So what are we missing? Upgrade base, not an issue. What else do we need for them? Just diamond swords, okay. Let's get ourselves a couple diamond swords. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, right? There we go, and then we get ourselves a Pokey. Honey bottles. That's gonna be annoying. Okay. Honey bottles. We're gonna just grab a couple of those guys. Then we get 8 of the Pokey gene samplers. Perfect. Okay, and then now we can chuck in 2, and 2 of you to this guy. And then we really want more productivity alphas, but I can't make more of them right now. Actually, I probably can. Because I need draconic chunks, which is draconic dust, which is draconic combs. How do I breed the draconic bees to each other is the question. There's too many bees in there for anything, which is rough. Because what I could try and do... Is this gonna even work? Because what I need to do is get in there and get rid of the non-draconic bees. But I don't think I can do that without killing the draconic bees too. Unless I just yoink them. But I can't really quite do that, which is a little bit of a bummer. But, you know, I guess this will work, right? Anywho, we got the bananas, we got the European large red maple, old fuchsia, gold rose gum. We got most of those guys, but for this, I need draconic chunks, which means I need more draconic bees anyways. Which, ideally, I should probably yoink them. There we go. There we go. Now, from here, I can take the draconic bee, draconic bee, draconic bee, diamond bees, draconic skeletal, diamond bee, draconic bee, perfect, skeletal bee, perfect, and there's still a draconic bee in there, which I guess is okay, since all I'm really doing right now is doing this. I'm just expanding this area so we can get, wait, draconic bee, don't fly away. There we go. So it's all 5 draconic bees, which is perfect. Pokebee gene sampler, that's gonna go in here. I don't need honey bottles because I can get infinite honey from other stuff, so I don't need honey bottles to be in here anymore. I also don't need draconic combs a ton anymore. And this is going to be fully lit. So do we have more dragon eggs? Dragon eggs. I've got 60 more. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then I need more connecting glass, which means I need more glass. So glass. Wait, I have plenty of sand, right? Sand. Yeah. So now we'll just go back home again. And we'll get ourselves even more glass, because I can. Because I don't really care. Just gonna grab as much connecting glass as we can, and then let's skedaddle skedoodle on our way back here. As we're expanding this section. We'll go like so. And I just need to do this, and then we fly in here. And then we've got plenty of space for the bees. And then we go 1, 2, 3, and then we got you guys, and then can we breed draconic bees? Breeding items 2 draconic dust. Or that. Okay. There are more zombies taking over the freaking beehives. That's really annoying. That's really, really annoying, because if you breed anything with a zombie, it gives you a zombie. I don't need zombies. Okay, breeding items 2 draconic dust. Good thing I've got plenty of draconic dust. This one is going to just start breeding draconic bees. Right? That should work. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Can I get you hopping on out for me? Because that's what I really need. Actually, I can start 2 of the breeders on draconic bees. Draconic dust. Yeah, draconic dust is not a limiting factor at this point, but we're gonna need so much of it that it doesn't, like, getting more of it is something that's gonna be very important. Yeah, let's plop you in here, and then we plop you guys in there. And we'll get ourselves a couple of you guys. Gonna capture you, so that you can't harass our draconic bees anymore. And then we're gonna plop you in here. Did another friggin' zombie just take a spot again in here? That's so annoying. The zombies are genuinely the bane of my existence. Like, I don't know why, but I just do not, I'm not a fan. I need higher light levels, I guess. Hopefully this will help. Is that enough? It better be. Because otherwise I'm just sad. I don't know. Draconic Dust. Have you gotten any... But then I can't access the hive stuff, which is annoying. Yeah, I guess we can do like this. I just break the area directly behind the hive so I can get at the hive. Okay, we got a high productivity thing. We're getting some Arcanus combs, which is perfect. I'm gonna need more centrifuges. I'm realizing right this second. And let's chuck in most of you guys. And let's get ourselves another centrifuge. A centrifuge. Heated centrifuge. Powered centrifuge. Centrifuge. Powered centrifuge. Heated centrifuge. I just need 2 blocks of copper. And then 2 of these guys, which are just some honeycombs and some clocks. Not an issue. 16 EU, nice and simple. And then an inactive dragon egg, which is draconic chunks. Okay. Okay, but we can at least make another powered centrifuge, right? Which is another centrifuge, just another grindstone, and then we're gonna get ourselves a nice little centrifuge into a powered centrifuge. And from here, we should be able to, we don't really need a ton of these baby incubators anymore, because they can kind of just get stored away real quick. Ancient combs can go away, and we're just gonna chuck in some Arcanus stuff over here. And I think I'm gonna get some sleep because holy god. But regardless, I do think I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. GG's, peace, have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.